just on time. A wizard arrives precisely when he needs to.
Oh, I'm too high for that shit, man.
Yeah, Aaron liked that. That's interesting. That Aaron really liked that.
That was funny. So
speaking of drugs, Requiem for a Dream, the ultimate don't do drugs kids movie. Well, don't do hard drugs.
Holy shit, man. That's
because I feel like this movie. That's what that movie's really about. Is like there's some drugs that'll really fuck you up. Yeah. And this is like the movie you show them. Like, you know, you find your 14-year-old daughter, you know, at a party did Molly. You're like, okay, well, I'm just gonna show you this movie.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna let you think about it. I'm not gonna even say anything else, and just let you think about what could happen. Same with it's kind of funny too, because like this was before big kind of opiate shit, and the one character, she gets hooked on like basically prescription drugs,
pills, the diet pills.
Yep.
Yeah, and you know, again, like that's they don't because like you know, again nowadays it's like basically people start with the opiate stuff and then they go to like the harder stuff because they can't get the fix.
That's how it works, man.
Yeah. So it's really interesting, like how this movie kind of approaches all the stuff that can happen with drugs and the different kind of avenues, and it's pretty harrowing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Does not hold back.
Not even a little bit.
No, not at all.
And I'm just like when I'm watching this shit, I was watching it high. I was like, holy shit. It's just fucking... It's wild. Like, it just makes you think, like, holy shit. Like, there's... About, like, addiction. Like you were saying how, the one character, the mother, was addicted to the diet pills. And I'm just like, that's crazy. Because she would be the one you'd least expect to get hooked onto something, but she was so naive to it. And just... When her son came over and was, like, noticing the signs and was trying to warn her, but she, just didn't listen to him.
I have not seen this movie, but in putting the notes together, it sounded like it was not going to be a joy to watch, that's for sure. But it's like literally 3 minutes into it, and like I am immediately depressed. I do not feel good right now.
Yeah, it's super depressing.
Mm-hmm.
But it handles the material like very seriously, and like there's so many drugs are bad, okay? Like there's so much of that shit that just doesn't. It's like, okay, whatever, dude. But this is like, no, this is what could really happen to your life with certain drugs.
Maybe they were just lightweights.
They were doing that shit a lot, though. To be some lightweight, they're doing that shit a whole fucking lot.
I mean, you got to work your way up to heavyweight, don't you?
I guess. I don't know.
And this was a hard watch, but extremely powerful. Hey, y'all. Hey, Josh.
How's it going, Josh?
Yeah, this is not.
Thanks for tuning in, buddy.
It's not a fun movie to watch.
No, and honestly,
it
was good. What it takes me out of it just a little bit is just Jared Leto himself, because I know how crazy he is as a person.
Yeah, baby Jared Leto.
He's so clean shaven and looks like a dirty teenager. This movie was made in the 2000s, but in 2000, I think, but it had like such a 90s grunge feel to it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like that late 90s, early 2000s, right before the transition.
Mm-hmm. It was living in a grunge kind of world.
Yeah.
And I think I felt bad for the mom, though, Mrs. Goldfarb. I think I felt worst for her.
Yeah, because she wanted to be on TV for her child and for her ex-husband or husband that passed away. But she just wanted to be on TV so bad.
Yeah, she got hit pretty hard.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It was interesting in reading about it. I guess our Darren, how do you pronounce his last name?
Aronofsky.
Mm-hmm. I mean, from what I was reading, he wanted to not just focus on drugs, but I mean, addiction's addiction, no matter what you're addicted to. She was clearly had an eating disorder that turned into an eating disorder. Not this, and it was, I think, like one of the first times they ever tried to portray that on film that way. One person's addicted to, hard smack shit. This other person's addicted to diet pills and essentially develops the eating disorder. So it was an interesting parallel between the two types of addiction, I think, at the very least.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was damn near the same. The only difference is one, you were intentionally doing it for that high. The other one, you were doing it. Yes, you got that high and that feeling, but you were doing it because in your mind, you're saying you want to lose weight. You want to lose weight so you can fit in that red dress.
Which, by the way, the red dress she was trying to fit into, not even the same one that she has her hallucinations about when she goes on Shooter McGavin's infomercial there.
Yeah, Shooter.
Shooter McGavin. I will never know that guy's real name. It's just always going to be Shooter McGavin.
I don't think anyone knows his real name.
No, we don't need to.
That is his real name.
Yeah. He should just have it changed to Shooter McGavin.
I eat shit like you for breakfast. You eat shit for breakfast? Really?
I think this is definitely the first time I've ever seen Marlon Wayans do anything not comedy or slapstick type related, by far.
Probably, yeah. I was watching this podcast. He talked about, so he's a really legit actor. Actually, it's kind of funny because he does get kind of typecast, but he's a legit actor, and he takes the craft very seriously. And just as an aside, him and his older brother did this movie about it was a really serious drama about basically Marlon Wayans is some kind of up and coming comedian, and his older brother's the guy who's taking him under his wing, but he's also fucking him over. And he said his brother said, "Oh yeah, your performance was so good, you would have definitely won an Oscar." But they literally have never released the movie. Never released the movie. People have seen it, but it will never be released, I guess, until someone dies or something. But it's kind of crazy that he did a great Oscar-worthy performance, but it's a movie that will never be seen.
Oh wow!
How angry would that make you? I'd be pissed.
He was mad about it. He was a little mad about it.
Fuck yeah!
But that's weird. You make a movie and then you're just you spend a lot of money. It's not it's nothing, and then you just I'm gonna sit on it. I
mean, the crazy thing is with the amount of movie it takes or money it takes to make a movie is shit like that happens all the time.
I know. Yeah, it does.
It's crazy the stuff that doesn't come out. I heard about this thing that came out recently. I think it just came out maybe late last year. It was it was a movie about, it was a really shitty kind of B movie, kind of horror movie about a bear attack or something. And yeah, but the actors in it was it was a really young, it's Tom Hanks or something like that. It was some big 80s actors before they were big. But then the movie got caught up in some bullshit, so it never came out. But then finally they resolved all of it. So they were going to re-release it for the first time ever on Blu-ray. And it was a huge deal because and it sold out immediately. Yeah.
Blu-ray. Because it was it just never been released, but it's some weird goofy B movie that got shelved because of contract disputes.
That's crazy. But I mean, speaking of Marlon Wayans, because he really wanted this role. Obviously this movie's based on a book. From what I was reading, I guess he's read the novel 3 times, and then had to audition 5 times to get the role of Tyrone. That's fucking dedication.
It's kind of because we talked about before, they wanted him to be Robin, back in the fucking 80s, the late 80s 90s. So he's been a known entity, but he's definitely typecast. He's super typecast, and no one takes him seriously. But he talks about that too. He recently talked about, he was in the Sofia Coppola movie, and he played basically the lead guy in that, and it's kind of a comedy, dramedy kind of thing. And he said he heard about the project. And he was like, "Oh, I'm fucking going to audition for that, and I'm going to fucking get it." And he was like, because like when he gets sort of set on something, he's like way into it and like super dedicated on it. And he's like, I will get this project. And yeah, basically, it makes sense that he felt this way with this because like he's really good in this movie. He's really good.
Yeah, he wasn't bad. I also read a line that I guess Dave Chappelle had actually turned down the role, but I couldn't find anything else about that. So I don't know how serious, how far along that came before that happened.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see both because like when did he do that? Remember he did that comedy drug movie that he wrote? I don't know if you remember that. I forget what it's called. But it's like it would play on Comedy Central all the time.
Yeah. Half Baked, right?
Half Baked, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't Half Baked. When did that come out?
That was a '90s movie. Had to be with Harlan.
Yeah, Williams. It was '98. So it'd be kind of weird, right? Like he does Half Baked and then he does this.
And this was go straight from Half Baked to this. That would be insane. But what's crazy is like back at that time, I would have never thought Dave Chappelle could pull anything like that off. And you've seen him mature throughout his career where it's, it's like a switch flipped or shit happened when he basically just disappeared from Chappelle's show and then came back super serious.
Yeah.
And like now I think he could absolutely pull off a role like that. But back then that would have been insane to see.
Yeah.
That would have been really, really interesting.
I also did not expect. I also thought I would die never having seen Marlon Wayans' ass. So,
well,
now I know that's not going to happen.
Yeah, another one bites the dust.
Yeah,
that's when you got to see.
You know what's the sex scene he had though made me freaking like super dizzy because they just kept spinning the camera as it was coming down from above. Like this is fucking with my head.
I can see that.
But yeah, man, I felt depressed immediately, and I did laugh once in this movie, and even though it was a serious situation where Jennifer Connelly calls that guy for drugs, and he's only into pussy to give up drugs, basically, and he talks about giving him a blowjob. He's like, I didn't take it out I know it's pretty, but I didn't take it out for air.
That whole situation is like,
wow.
It's so, and then because every situation like reaches a peak where they like do more and more insane shit because of the addiction.
I know.
I think the Jennifer Connelly one is the fucking craziest, which is saying a lot.
That got insane.
The Jennifer Connelly situation, like where that goes, is fucking ridiculous. But it's like I'm so glad they kind of went there because like sometimes a movie will go too far, but I feel like that movie, like doing that, like it went far enough, and it's like holy fuck, holy
dude. I mean, you watch it and you think everyone's got a rock bottom. How much worse can it get? But it's gonna keep getting worse the more desperate you get.
Yeah,
and that's exactly what was happening with.
Yeah. It's like that. Yeah, that whole scene is like really pretty amazing. It's like the way they shot it too. The way he shot it was like so brilliant. Because you're like, what the fuck's going on? What the fuck? Oh fuck! You just like don't see it coming. You just don't see it coming.
It like that whole montage at the end where they're basically all hitting their rock bottoms, and just the quick cuts between scenes. I was like, oh my god, this is so fucking intense and insane.
Yeah.
Like if lights triggered me to have a seizure, I would have had a seizure at that point.
Yeah.
It was just everything that was flashing, how quickly everything was escalating. That was, I did read that was a butt double for Jennifer Connelly in that one particular scene.
Oh, the
ass scene.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that.
In fact, I think Neve Campbell originally turned down that part because of nudity.
Yeah. Yeah, it takes a certain. So I saw this randomly. I saw it recently. I think it was Michael Caine. He was talking about like the one thing you can't do as an actor is like full frontal nudity, but not because like the nudity. It's because you like kind of lose control as an actor. You can't take that back. You can't take that back.
Yeah.
You can't undo that. So that's why it kind of makes sense that they would. But like, I mean, still like to do this role, like you gotta have some courage.
Yeah, man, especially
You know?
especially in some of the scenes she had to play out in particular.
So while we're discussing this, how many ass to asses would you give this movie?
I think I'm 8 asses out of 10. It's like 8.5 for me. Like I like it. I like what he does.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I really honestly think that this is the type of movie that, because I remember the stuff they showed me, like, hey, don't do drugs, kids, was just fucking stupid, and there's a bunch of documentaries and some other bullshit. This is the type of thing that should be shown to like 12 to like 16-year-olds, and just show it to them, and just, you know, just let them consume that. Like, that's how I feel. I feel like this is a really, really strong representation of like what addiction can do to people. Because like a lot of people don't know.
You know what I like about what you said about that too is because it adds in, even though it's diet pills, it adds in the pill addiction too, which is a big thing now.
I mean, yeah, exactly. How common is that these days?
And people don't think about that as an addiction. They don't think that, because when it's a pill, oh, it's okay. Like it's a sanctioned thing. But that can fuck you up just as much as heroin, and
because it's easier to access.
And it's funny you've mentioned a few times like showing this to kids to curb them from doing drugs. Like Aronofsky wanted a younger cast. This is not what he originally had in mind, but the studio basically said no, that'd be too intense.
Yeah.
So, and he reluctantly agreed to go with 20-somethings for the cast,
which worked though. It worked great. I mean, I'm gonna give it a 9. 9 ass to asses out of 10.
9 asses to asses.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it a 7.
Okay.
And I say that and like I thought some of the dialogue was a little cheesy, at least in the first half of the movie. As things were going as good as they could for being drug dealers, I suppose.
Yeah,
I was expecting a little bit better acting there, and then I think the switch flipped when Jared Leto goes to visit his mom after she started taking the uppers, and she's just fucking acting the shit out of that scene where she's sitting at the table talking about how she's alone. It's the reason for her to get up now is getting in that red dress. And then from there on, like the second half of the movie, I'm just like, holy shit.
Yo, refrigerator moving and all that crazy shit.
That was insane.
The audience in her house and the fucking guy.
Oh, dude, that was.
I was like, holy shit.
Like, and she like initially rejected the role because of how depressing the story was. And then I think someone convinced her to watch some of Aronofsky's stuff, and she's like, all right, I'll do it.
Wow.
But yeah, just watching her slowly lose her mind, I like, that's intense. And she was so good at it too.
Amazing.
Yeah, stuff like this is hard to do because for an actor, you can't fake that shit, Like a good actor can't just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna Vin Diesel it. You can't do that.
I like that.
You can't. You have to like actually go there, and it's gonna fuck you up. It's gonna put you in a bad state for a little bit.
I like what you said there, and I agree with you there 1,000,000%. And I say that because of just watching it from our point of view, not even being an actor, just watching these type of movies as fans. You want to see those type of emotions. Like you want to see the body language. You want to see the face like really sell these type of roles are like more important than anything. The ones that really show a lot of emotion and all that, because it's like, okay, it's a good scene, but if the person has like some sort of say it's supposed to be a serious scene, but there's some sort of a semi smirk on their face, or they're not really selling it with their eyes, it kills the whole fucking vibe of the role. And this movie did that shit very well, in my opinion. I feel like this movie did that very fucking well with those real deep emotional scenes. They sold them so well. They're just like, holy fuck, man. Like, this is crazy. This is nuts.
No, man. I like, what's it take to get in that kind of headspace to portray that in a realistic way, I think is the question. And the fact that you got people that could pull that off is what makes the movie. And it's mind boggling. Jared Leto's insane. I think we all know that.
He's a little intense.
So from what I was reading, I mean, to me, he seems like the definition of a method actor.
Method, yeah.
And that he seems to go above and beyond trying to get into character from what I can tell and follow in his career a little bit. Like he took time to live on the streets with junkies to try to prepare for this movie. On top of like starving himself to, get the druggy frame. What did I read? I read one crazy ass thing. When he lived on the streets of New York surrounded by people that were supposed to be in the same situation as his character, but that's not the crazy thing I saw. Fuck, what was it? Okay, so apparently at one point he said in an interview with Rolling Stone that he would shoot up water when he was hanging out with real life junkies.
Oh, that's crazy.
And that it was the most intense thing he's ever done and would never do it again. Like, what?
That's taken.
Who does that?
That far. Fuck that.
Jared Leto does it.
Apparently.
Yeah, he did.
I remember hearing stories about him being on set when he was playing the Joker and sending like dead rats to the cast as gifts or something like that.
That's awesome.
Like he barely broke character.
That's awesome. That's funny. It's fucking funny.
Yeah, he's an intense guy. I think I forget when it was, but sometime in the mid 2000s, he kind of quit acting for a bit.
Well, I mean, he was doing the band thing.
Yeah.
But credit to him, he's been moderately successful at both roles, I guess.
I would say he's like almost like an A-list kind of guy.
Yeah,
like
I mean, his
A-list actor.
He still draws attention. Like, I want to see the Morbius movie if that ever comes out. That's for sure.
Yeah, it'll come out in like 2 years or something.
And
Morbius, he's supposed to be like in the new Tron. They're supposed to do another Tron movie with him.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I think I saw that too.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't quite get his appeal, honestly. But he's at the same time, he's interesting to watch just because of how odd of a person I know.
Yeah, I don't know. He's kind of cool. Like there's stuff I like about him. I think there's definitely something there. If he's in the right role with the right director. Like, again, he's great here. He's been great in a bunch of other stuff. He's won an Oscar. I think he's been nominated for a couple.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of like craziness with him too. The Joker stuff. This movie, like, come on, dude, you're going too far. Don't go to Skid Row and like shoot up water with junkies. Don't do that.
Nah.
I can't believe he didn't get stabbed.
Well, they probably thought he was just any other crackhead, Like, they probably didn't think anything of him.
Yeah.
But and I also read that I guess Aronofsky requested that Leto and Wayans refrain from both having sex and sugar so that they would kind of show withdrawal type symptoms.
That'll do it to you.
Or their cravings would appear genuine.
That'll
Like, okay.
do it to you. Sugar and sex. Take that away. It's like, whew.
I think we just named this podcast.
Yeah.
By the way, James is a loser for not joining us, by the way.
Yeah, he decided to be a good husband and go to Massachusetts with his wife for the day.
Hence my name, James, is missing.
Yeah. We're upset about it. Very upset.
He's getting a divorce immediately when he returns home.
Yeah.
From what I've heard.
And we're going to be witnesses. If he has sunglasses on, next time you guys see when we're recording, you'll know why.
Yeah, but even Jennifer Connelly rented. I think she rented an apartment in the building that her character was supposed to be living in, or that type of building, to live there and kind of shut her off. I guess she was going to like AA narcotics meetings with like a friend of hers she knows that was going to really try to pick the role. And again, I think she was, from what I was reading, I think she was hesitant to do it too. Again, there's a lot of people that turn this movie down just because of the content.
Yeah, you read this thing, you're just like, what the fuck?
They'd read the script and be like, this is too fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, and especially like at the time, Aronofsky was not like a known entity. To be honest, like even when he's a known entity, he's run into some situations in Hollywood.
Did he direct a Harry Potter movie?
No.
Or am I thinking of someone else?
That's the like Mexican guy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
He almost directed a Batman movie, actually. He was very close to doing what was basically Batman Begins. He was going to do Batman Year One.
Oh, yeah, I remember that falling through.
Yeah, but that fell through. But yeah, before this he did Pi, which is a really good movie, but it's an interesting movie. It's a very interesting movie. Yeah, and then like if you read this and you saw Pi, you'd be like, this dude's fucking out there.
In fact, I saw he did Pi. I haven't seen Pi. I think one of the people he worked with on that is the person that convinced him basically to buy the rights to this and do it. And I think they bought the book rights for like $1,000. Like that's crazy too. That seems pretty cheap, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap. I think there's a lot of people who just like don't care, like who own the book. They're like, yeah, sure, go ahead.
Well, it's like I forgot. I don't remember when the book was written, but the guy that wrote it intended to option this for a movie. Like that was one of his goals. In fact, I think he even had a script written when he sold the rights, and Aronofsky worked with him, basically keeping about 80% of the original script and adjusting stuff. Yeah. But I didn't read the book, so I don't know how different this varies.
It's probably kind of different. Yeah, there's a lot of like the writer definitely got lucky. Like I'm sure he's pretty happy that he wound up with Aronofsky directing this kind of a movie. I don't know if anyone else cared to want to do it, but this has to be one of the best ways you could adapt this story because it has a strong impact. That's for sure.
It was like I said, like it was definitely hard hitting, but I thought like the first half of the movie felt a little goofy, at least with. First off, I clearly do not understand a lot of drug references when Jared Leto's talking to Marlon Wayans and they're saying words. I'm like, what the fuck? What are they talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of setup. It's a lot of setup and like kind of like, okay, you see everyone normal, and then things start to fall apart.
Yeah. And yeah. Like they hit rock bottom quick.
Yeah.
And then somehow it keeps going.
Yeah, there's a fair amount of setup. The payoff is like fucked. Like the payoff is good.
Like I can't imagine having seen this in a theater, walking out and feeling like I was in a mood to go do anything afterwards.
It's so depressing. It's so depressing, man. It's so depressing. It's a downer. It's a downer. But you know, like sometimes that's life. You know, imagine actually being addicted to drugs.
That's one of the things I was thinking as I'm watching them, go through these withdrawals, like when Jennifer Connelly can't get it and she ends up calling the guy. And they're going insane. Marlon Wayans at the end there when he's in prison. I'm like, fuck, man, I can't imagine what it's like to actually go through something like that.
Yeah, it's really bad. Yeah, like going through withdrawal in prison. Fuck that.
I didn't even think about doing it in prison. I just thought about it in general. But yeah. Where I believe, like the montage was going so fast, but I'm pretty sure he puked in those mashed potatoes that he was supposed to be mashing. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah. I'm gonna mash this into it. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. It's pretty gnarly stuff.
One of the other funny things I saw actually, the grocery store scene where they're all in the back there and the trailer's in and they finally bring in crack and you have, a whole group of crackheads there trying to get these drugs. Like they brought in real drug addicts and, just street people to fill that out.
Yeah.
Like,
fun.
Yeah. Well, did I say fun? It's probably the wrong word. It's fun for us.
Yeah, it is fun. It is fun for us. Yeah. I guess. I mean, the whole movie just like it's so hardcore and it just doesn't hold punches at all. Like at all.
Yeah, and I have no idea what happened to Aaron. There's an empty chair there.
Who knows? He's high. Right? Like he probably fell down the stairs, right?
Ah, man, he could be dead.
Yeah.
We worried about that one other time.
Yeah, he could totally be dead.
I don't think he was hitting the liquor that hard though. I think he was drinking wine though. But that's funny you say that because I was watching the montage. I'm like, I bet Aaron watched this high. I wonder if he was going insane.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, like this movie, it doesn't really. It's not like an anti-weed movie.
No.
So you could like smoke some weed and be like, "Oh, bro, this is fucked up," Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe I would not. I wouldn't want to watch this high. I really wouldn't.
And I can't
personally.
No, I have no idea the last time I've seen Jennifer Connelly either.
I feel like I saw her in something recently.
Like I vaguely, she was in one of the Hulk movies.
She was in the bad one. Yeah.
Was it the one that's not Eric Bana?
Yeah, that's not, which is not MCU. That's some other shit. I don't even know who. I think Paramount was just making them at that point.
I don't know.
The MCU. It's so funny. The MCU, like before. Well, I mean, it wasn't the MCU, but like the Marvel stuff before MCU is just like so scattered and shit. I feel like there's never really been a good Hulk movie. Like
there hasn't.
I don't like the Hulk.
And I think, and I think technically they still don't really have full rights to the Hulk or something like that.
They don't. They cannot.
They can't make a Hulk standalone movie. They can't.
So they could, but it would have to be distributed by Paramount, I believe, is the agreement. So, but if it's the Hulk and Thor Ragnarok, that's fine.
Yeah.
If it's the Hulk and whoever else, that's totally fine. But if it's just the Hulk, no. No, Disney, you can't do that.
But Disney can do anything.
Disney can do anything, and I don't know if you saw this, but like Disney's also going to get all the. I think every Sony movie, or like a bunch of Sony movies as well on Disney Plus.
I thought that was Netflix.
So what's going to happen is they're going to go from Sony to Netflix, then to Disney Plus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
At this point, I just want to see the Venom sequel.
Yeah, it's going to happen. We'll get that. I think is that going to come out this year?
It's supposed to be October, I think.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to get into. Yeah, I'm waiting to get into Kick-Ass till Aaron gets back.
Yeah, he's gone. He's fucking gone.
I wonder if he's laying on the ground.
I think he fell. And
this is great streaming and podcasting. Top notch.
Yeah, I think he fell. And
this is very unprofessional on his part.
Are you surprised?
I guess not.
Are you surprised?
I did. I haven't watched Mortal Kombat yet. I need to do that tomorrow.
Yeah, I watched it. It's whatever to me. I knew that movie. I knew exactly what the movie was going to be. There'd be some pretty good fights. The plot was going to be terrible. There's going to be a bunch of terrible acting, and a bunch of other stuff that's just like kind of average. But look, it is an R-rated movie. It's R-rated.
That's what people wanted.
And it's the scenes that are good, they use the R rating to their advantage, which is cool. But yeah,
I mean,
it's certainly better than Annihilation. I'll say that.
I constantly forget Annihilation exists. When I think of the Mortal Kombat movies, I think of just the first one. I forget they made a second.
I gotta see now. I want to watch them all.
Oh, look who's finally back!
I had my brother's his keys.
We thought you may have died.
No, I was good this time.
Okay,
not that high. I'm not that drunk this time. No, I had let his dog out for him earlier, so he's coming to pick up his house keys.
Very unprofessional. They just disappeared.
But I'm here, unlike James.
James is missing.
He is. What's everybody drinking tonight, by the way? We didn't even mention that.
Well, I'm not drinking anything.
No, I'm taking. This is my only.
That's a dude's face.
Yeah, my only beer. I got my second shot today, so I'm not hitting it hard. As I drink a 10% triple IPA, but only one of them from Five Inns and Equilibrium. I think I was drinking this last week too. My arm sore.
Is that the guy who made the beer? Is that his face?
He's involved somehow.
This is a fucking dude.
That's Chris's face.
It's not mine. That's my next.
Woodbridge wine.
Aaron's drinking a bottle of wine.
Yeah, I'm fancy. I'm classy tonight.
My next goal is to get my face on a can of beer, though. That's my goal.
Make it happen.
It's a dream in life.
Yeah, I mean that's very doable.
Stories from a bar can.
That's fucking cool.
That's my pint glass. Thanks to Aaron missing this happy hour last night.
Yes, so I'm drinking out of it tonight.
Yeah, but Aaron.
Okay, let's spin some wheels. How about we do that?
Let's spin some wheels. I'm gonna do some final thoughts on Requiem first, and then spin some wheels.
Okay, final thoughts on Requiem.
Final thoughts on Requiem. There we go.
Don't do drugs.
I thought it was a really powerful film, and I do agree with Ibrahim. Watch what did you say about 12, between 12 and up, watching this movie, because it's showing you hey, yes, you might be doing pills, but this is where it can lead you. You might be doing this. This is where this is where it's all going to lead you if you get too addicted to it, which is pretty much dead or in jail.
You know what I just thought of with the whole pills thing is the old Saved by the Bell episode where Jesse gets addicted to
Uppers, right?
Uppers or caffeine pills.
Yeah, yep. It's all right,
I'm sticking with my 7. This got fucking intense. That second half of the movie, I'm like, holy shit, man! It just kept spiraling and spiraling into that ending montage type thing there, and woof, it was a lot to grasp.
Done so well, though. Done so well.
Yeah, I thought I thought the first half had a little cheesy dialogue and action, but once they flipped that switch, once you got to the tipping point, and then it was downhill, then it got fucking. The actors really picked it up and got into it, and it was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's really good. I would say it's like an 8.5. It doesn't I like it for what it's doing. I'm not totally in love with the film, but it's really good. It hits the point, and it's really fucked up. By the way, the song that score, really powerful score.
Yeah, it did, man. That
really
was
powerful.
It was a huge impact on the montage and in other places. I'm like, holy
yeah.
Agreed.
Let's spin this.
Spin this motherfucker. See what we get next.
The Wheel of Destiny, baby.
The Wheel of fucking Destiny. A wheel to spin, a wheel to see what the fuck people. We have a wheel to spin a wheel. See what wheel we spin.
Chick picks? I think we're going to hit 2010s again.
We're in 2010s again. 2000s. It's supposed to be 2000 to 2019 people. I made a mistake. Eventually fixed that.
Can you not? 2000 to 2019. I don't know.
10s and the picture shit.
Something in the last 20 years.
That's fucking hilarious.
It's not my fault though.
You just said you made a mistake.
Yeah, but I don't take responsibility for it.
This wheel has some crazy random shit on it.
It really does. A lot of white movies, by the way. If I have to say, a lot of cheese and crackers movies on this wheel.
Yeah.
I don't know. We've gone a couple weeks without one of my movies now, so
What are we gonna hit?
Something's gonna pop up for Chris.
40-year-old virgin.
No.
Ooh, Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder.
I've never seen
what that is.
I put that on the wheel too.
Oh!
You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch!
The other guys. Okay.
The other guys.
All right.
Did I put
that one's kind of a white movie too. That seems like a James movie.
I might have put that on here. I don't remember. It was either me or James, I believe. So the other guys. That's the first one.
So close to Tropic Thunder.
I know.
Yeah.
I watched that once. Isn't that when The Rock and Samuel L. Jackson jump off a building?
That's the other guys right at the beginning.
And the desk pop.
Yep.
Shoots the ceiling. Yeah. Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
40-year-old virgin. Tropic. Oh, holy!
Come on!
Oh!
Wow!
It could happen.
Stop!
Wow.
Stop!
Oh shit! That was really close. Wow. That was really close to going to the other one was my movie.
Oh, look who it is!
Oh shit, he's here.
What's up?
Hey, James, did you put the other guys? Was that your pick?
The other guys? I don't remember anymore. I think so. Why? That's what got picked?
Yeah, they got picked.
Yeah, we got the other guys and
Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder.
Oh, okay.
Which I put Tropic Thunder on there because I've never seen it.
You haven't seen it, Aaron?
No, I haven't, and
you're gonna love it, especially Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, the black. I'm gonna be in tears because I'm gonna be high when I watch it.
Yeah, it's funny.
You missed all our Requiem for a Dream talk.
Yes.
You know what? I'm kind of now so depressing.
But hold up. No. Fuck that.
Quick rating and thoughts from James.
What were your thoughts? And Chris, you see how Chris is missing you? James is missing.
Okay, I got two different kind of ratings for it. Okay. So
Yeah, how many asses would you give this movie? That's what we were.
How many
Okay.
asses?
Asses to asses. So here's my rating for 1. It's not a movie I would go to. So if it was just like picking it and watching it, I'm like, this is corny, blah blah blah. It's a 6 for me because it's not a movie I would choose. But if you go by the how it was done and like the
Message.
the message and the art of it, it's like 8. Because they did a really good job on it, and I know from experience, I seen that, so they did really good on them types of drugs, like how it affects people. So they did a really good job. So it's an 8 in that way, but because it's something I don't like watching, I'll say a 6.
Okay,
I respect that.
That's fair.
I respect that though. So I get it, and I just really quick, I gave it a 9 overall. Chris, what did you give it? And Ibrahim? 7. Ibrahim?
I gave it 8.5.
8.5.
Okay.
Half a dildo.
Yo, super lubed up.
Half an ass to ass.
Yo,
Wow.
I think they used a whole container of fucking lube on that thing.
Shit. Seeing the cheeks just. Oh man. But I got it.
You know what? I kind of I wonder what the ass double made. Money. I wonder what she was paid.
Guild minimum.
Oh, so you don't think that was Jennifer Connelly?
It wasn't. That was an ass. That was an ass double.
They said that was double for that scene.
Oh, that's weird because later on in her career she did nudity at some point, didn't she?
Yeah.
So here's the funny thing. What's the audition like to be Jennifer Connelly's ass?
I feel like they just going for a similar look, maybe.
Yeah.
But like, what's the audition like?
You just bend down and go. They got a picture of the real ass. They're looking like, yeah, that's close enough.
Exactly. They kind of like they're looking at pictures.
I mean, how many people out there, casual moviegoer, is going to recognize, hey, that's not Jennifer Connelly's bare ass?
At that time, nobody,
Yeah.
because no one had really seen it. Like now, if you ask Vision, maybe he would know. He's like,
That's true.
not it.
Paul Bettany would know.
That's true.
You okay over there, James?
Huh?
You okay over there?
Yeah, I was eating some pepperito.
Big Daddy James.
Yeah. So what? So Big Daddy James, why are you late? What happened?
I was out in massive 2 shits.
Ah.
I was helping. We were helping her cousin while they were moving.
Mm-hmm.
Basically helping out with the kids and everything, and it went later than we thought it was going to. So, hey, I got here sooner than I thought it was gonna. I thought it was gonna be like 10:30.
Listen, if you need Chris Brown's number, I got you.
No, that's all right. I got a couple of numbers in my pocket. It's that big billboard. It says for only $500.
You guys take it further than we do. You guys take it way further. Take the whole damn family out, then yourself. Like, what the fuck? What all that? Oh shit! We just went down a weird road.
Yeah, I can't change my name, so you're still missing, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh no, you can.
Okay.
It's up the top right. It's next to the name. It says edit. It should change it. I did it like 100 times.
Oh, okay. I see it now. Never mind.
James is here.
They found me. Unlike my dad.
Oh shit!
But,
There we go.
How's everybody's weekend though? How are you guys doing?
Rough.
Pretty
Like
good.
I said, this is 2 days in a row I've been out in Mass, so I'm kind of exhausted, worn out.
My beer lifting arm is starting to get sore from my second shot.
Oh no!
Like it was a choice, and I should have realized I'm right-handed. But when it comes to drinking beer, my dominant arm becomes my left.
Like this murder mug is getting kind of heavy.
It is, and the setup I have here, like I got to go with my left hand.
Yeah.
Shoulder's a little sore.
But I am a lefty. This is such a nice mug though.
It is your fun.
Yeah.
Pint Glass, James.
Yeah, I used mine last night during his anniversary that you missed.
It's beautiful.
In fact, speaking of that, give me a second here.
Huh?
I forgot to change here to missing. I was playing with my name now that I know how to do this.
Aaron is here. I am.
Well, kind of. He's wearing a green shirt. You see an arm and a head.
He's just a floating head.
I felt like, I think it looks cool. Fuck it, it's cool. I'm probably gonna be doing this a lot more now. And when it gets cold out, I'm gonna have to get myself a green hoodie. I might even get like a whole green shit so like all disappear.
You say that it looks cool, but then you have those really hardcore like podcasters and people who use OBS and shit. They're like, yo, this motherfucker don't know what he's doing. You gotta like turn that filter down, man. Turn it down. You gotta see your whole body. What the fuck you doing?
I know what I'm doing.
You should have worn the kick-ass outfit.
Hey, oh shit! There you go. Get the swimming suit or the ski. What's it? Swimming or skiing? It's like a whole body.
It was
thing.
a wetsuit. Wetsuit.
Yeah, okay. Oh, you guys are talking about that already?
No, we
didn't talk about
good timing. We're about to. Yeah.
Okay, cool. The better movie of them all.
Yeah, I'm gonna, without question, say I enjoyed Kick-Ass a lot more than I enjoyed Requiem for a Dream.
It's not even that way. It was just so depressing. The other movie, man.
I really like. I like those kind of movies. So I like those kind of stories, just because it's almost like a documentary, and I love documentaries.
Yeah,
kind of.
That's the thing about Requiem. It does not hold back.
No.
Like there's a lot of ways you could do that where you don't show the you do drugs and you're a hot chick and you're gonna end up
fucking
at the fucking office party with 20 dudes. Yeah. But I'm glad that they did that because that's some real shit.
That's real.
You know what's crazy about that too is like with the rich people, you think that their hands are clean, like they're they wouldn't do this, but they're like the dirtiest people there.
No, that was like a fraternity.
Yeah, like
I was cheering them on.
Which would just, I mean, it was weird in a sense. Like that's way too many dudes to be there, just like watching two girls fuck each other with dildos. I'm like, if it's just you and you got two chicks doing that for you, whatever the case may be, cool. But then you invite a bunch of your boys. That's a different kind of party.
Yeah, I was so was that like a pimped out kind of situation, or was that
it was definitely. He had friends over. He got the girls. He supplied them, so he pimped her out.
Yeah,
because I'll give you these drugs if you do this.
Yep,
they're throwing money too, so it's like. Yeah.
To be fair, she looked pretty happy with her crack rock curled up on the couch at the end.
Oh, at the end, she accepted it. Now she's known as the crack whore. She there's a time you feel hated, like you see the bathroom scene where she was whole underwater. Mm-hmm. But after you accept it, this is who I am. I need the drugs. You just learn and just go with it, and it's like a norm for you. It's weird. It's it's deep. It's fucking crazy. But here's the struggle with that. So you see how hard men have to work to get their drugs? We gotta travel to different states and everything.
Yeah,
women.
I put it this way. I'm sure there's some dudes who just slobbing on knobs to get some.
Hey, I'm just saying. Don't get me wrong. Women have a bigger sacrifice. I'm not saying about the sacrifice, but it is easier.
I get what you're saying.
Guys are like, damn, I gotta drive to Florida for 12 hours.
I mean, sometimes not even being sexual, just being eye candy for some females if they look that.
Anything, yeah.
Boom. Here's what you need. Here's boom, boom, boom.
Because at first it started off with dates, right? She was like, I gotta go on this date. He might for that much money. I don't know what I'm gonna have to do for it. At first it was just like a meal.
Then she had to have sex with him in the one scene.
Yeah.
So uncomfortable. Which
that movie,
the acting is amazing in this movie.
Yeah, the movie is you wanna know what's fucked up about it too? Is the score is good. I like the music that's going through it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the parts that drove me nuts a little bit, but it makes sense because it goes with the scene. Every time they got high, it did that.
Oh,
yeah,
quick little montage.
Yeah, thing. I was like, okay, we got it. Damn, they're getting high right now. Jesus Christ.
I almost put that as a GIF actually, because I really did enjoy that, just because I was just like, it makes sense to just show that, and then but I decided to go with the eyes, called the eyes changing once they hit that fucking high of whatever their heroin, I believe they're shooting up in the movie. They never mentioned heroin in the movie.
The drug is never mentioned.
Oh, come on, definitely,
Yeah. Exactly, yeah, we know
the motherfucker has his arm cut off.
Yo, I was gonna say, what was crazy about that is his arm's all fucked up, and his boy's like, yo, if you're gonna do it, at least don't do it in that arm. He's like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Right in the same spot.
She's like, oh.
And by the way, Marlon Wayans is like the most grounded out of all the junkies.
He really was.
Yeah.
I don't think he got high as much as they did.
Oh, probably not.
As far as like when they tried their whole drug selling scheme, he was more involved in that aspect of it, and even like moving up, getting promoted. So I don't think he got as high as his friend did, and his girl, and his friend's girl did.
They made it seem like how you'll stand in front of it and just keep staring at it and having daydreams.
Mm-hmm.
It made it seem like he was going to fuck over his friend and steal it all and just go buy mad drugs.
It did at times. It did.
I was like, this dude's going to get so much drugs. I thought he was going to. Honestly, I was trying to guess what was going to happen. I thought he was going to do that and buy so much drug and he was going to die from overdose. That's where I thought they were going to go with that, but they didn't. Yeah. Well, anyways, so I got in. I gave you my rating for that.
All right. Kick ass.
Kick ass.
Fun movie.
It really was. I will admit this, people. I didn't hate this movie as much as I thought I would. Knowing
it is. I forgot Nick. I totally forgot Nick Cage was in this.
This was one of those movies to where two things.
And he's fucking weird in this movie too.
Oh,
he is.
He's very weird in this movie. It works for him in this movie, so I'm being positive for once about Nicolas Cage.
I'm going to tell you what the mixture is real quick.
This is tough. I see Pete's eyes like, what the fuck?
He's mixed with three different characters. Ready? You got Mr. Rogers, Jim Gordon, and a fake ass Batman.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he tried to. I think as he was dressed as his character there, I think he was trying to mimic the original Batman.
Yeah.
From the TV show.
Adam West?
Yeah, Adam West.
Yeah.
He was trying to draw inspiration from that.
And oh man. I actually did enjoy this movie. This was a fun film. And Nicolas Cage actually didn't ruin this movie for me. It's tough for me to say this, people. It's really tough for me to say. Even him, I'm not under any pressure, I promise.
I could see the pain in his eyes.
It's tough for me to say this, but he didn't
I mean, this is like a big deal. Aaron's saying he hates Nicolas Cage, and he's basically saying this is the one Nicolas Cage movie that I can stand.
Yes,
exactly.
Honestly, I can, and I almost wish part 2 was on the wheel, just to see what the fuck happens. Because I've never seen part 2. I seen this one time a while ago.
Part 2 is not bad. It's
not as good.
It's just a little chaotic, a little too much going on. They put too much stuff in it, I think.
But this is the first time I've seen Kick Ass.
Oh, wow. Okay. This is like the third time.
This is what's going to surprise a lot of you. I'm going to give this movie a 7.
Okay.
I had fun with this movie. I really enjoyed it. I loved the action. The kills were fucking beautiful. So gory, so bloody. Just in your fucking face. Holy shit. Hit girl fucking shooting the dude. Took his gun, shot him on the top of his head. Shoot people in the forehead. It was so fucking dope. So this movie for me is a 7.
I'm giving this a 10. I fucking enjoyed.
I enjoyed
this movie.
You said you love this movie.
I love this movie. This was great. I had a feeling I was going to enjoy it. It was one of those movies I always meant to watch, but just never got around to. Mm-hmm. But I'm watching it, and I just got enthralled and sucked in. Generally, when I watch movies for the show, I'll jot down notes. Sometimes I was forgetting to fucking write anything down. I'm watching this. Hit Girl was definitely my favorite character. Yeah, she was the most badass in this movie. I thought Nick Cage in the role he was in was great. Aaron Johnson got on my nerves a little bit from time to time.
Now,
just his general nerdiness, the main character.
The main character.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like Clark Duke. I like him a lot. I feel like he's a good side comedic character.
Oh, that's his friend with the glasses?
Yeah, in the role that he's playing, his chubby friend.
He plays that character a lot in other movies.
He's basically himself, and it was the exact same demeanor. But I like him as a side, joke throwaway type character. And then Evan Peters. You have both Marvel's both Quicksilvers in this movie.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
But dude, the action scenes were great. I thought the pace was good, and just the fucking jokes, the gore, the language, it was all great.
Yep,
agreed.
They made actually a joke about this movie in WandaVision, where it's I think it was Halloween, and Evan Peters was dressed up or something. He's like, "Oh, what are you, Kick-Ass?" It's like I think that's something Wanda
shit.
said.
Nice.
I gotta go fucking watch that shit.
I still gotta watch it too. I know. I'm fucking behind.
It was good.
I'm going to give it a 9. The only reason it's a 9, it's a good show. It's a good movie. And I usually don't give really high scores unless I'm like in love with it. But because of Hit Girl, if she wasn't as badass as she was in this, it wouldn't be that high of a score. It would be like okay, this is a good action superhero movie. And I would have gave it like a 7 or 8. But because she was so badass, I enjoyed every scene she was, her attitude, how she talked, and just the moves. Like even how she takes a hit. For one, let's be real. I don't give a fuck. You're what? Was she 13, 10? I forgot what she was.
I think she was 12 in this.
Yeah.
You get kicked by that dude. You're done. A little kid is going to die. The head's going to get ripped off her shoulders. He hit her so hard. And she's just laying there like, that's it.
You forget she was trained by Nick Cage for the last 6 or 7 years.
I guess that's true. But she was badass. I enjoyed it.
She was definitely carried the movie.
How her Christmas presents, she did the joke. She's like, I want the Barbie. He's looking at her. She's like, no, I'm kidding. And she's naming like a fucking badass weapon. And I'm like, damn.
Listen to this, guys. I have something to say. The gift that I just put up of Nicolas Cage is the only scene that really gave me like Cage rage, because I'm like, I just have to look at his stupid face putting his fucking face paint on.
No.
Other than that, it too bad because it was always like an action scene or something cool getting ready to happen.
I thought it was going to be. This is the part I thought you were going to get mad at. It was when he was on fire, and he did his every movie he's in when he yells. You know how he yells that Nick Cage yell?
Yep.
Yeah.
You can hardly hear what he says. You hear and child, like he's telling her like the steps what to do. Like look behind you, child. He's like yelling shit. And I was like, oh, that's gonna bother Aaron so much. It's Nick Cage's fucking normal yells that he normally every movie he does.
It's one of those things where I was expecting. I was like, here he fucking goes again. I'm glad you mentioned it. Here he fucking goes again yelling. Yeah. But I mean that. I expected it. Of course, it gets on my nerves, but it was like that, and then just really showed his face too much. Other than that, I wasn't too mad about it.
So, I love that part of his costume was the fake Fu Manchu extension.
He put the fake make believe he has like a full like fucking goatee or beard and shit. Yeah, it was funny.
That was fantastic.
So what did you think about? What did you guys think about Kick-Ass and
real quick. So my rating's 7.5.
Oh yeah.
Out of 10. I like it. There's something about it that doesn't totally work for me. Like, there's something about it that just like. I'm going to
tell you what my problem is. That it would be a 10 if it wasn't. So, the movie he's named Kick-Ass like he kicks everybody's ass. He gets his ass kicked so much. Even at the end,
that's a joke. They say, "It should be ass kick."
Yeah,
that's a joke.
Here's the thing: the movie is about him, right? But it seemed like the second half, the last about 40, like half hour to 40
all about Hit Girl.
It's Hit Girl. It should have been her movie. He comes at the end of the day in the fucking jetpack with the Gatling guns.
That was fucking awesome.
It was awesome, but she was in there for 20 minutes of the end, just whooping everybody's ass.
Fucking
what's become one of my favorite things to see in action movies are long hallway scenes where your hero just beats the living shit out of people going down a hallway.
You mean like old boy? Like basically, old boy created that scene, I believe. I mean, at least old boy did it the best, where he had a fucking hammer and he like fucking hammers like 12 people.
Wow, it's a good scene because it's a small hall, like hallway. Like she has to like jump off a wall, do like a wrestling move where you jump on them and spin it on, throw them over, and it's just crazy. It's like action packed all the way through. Like these people can't hit this chick. She's just the little girl just running around. I like how she came in as a selling cookies, a Girl Scout.
Oh yeah.
I was like, yo, she's about to whoop everybody's ass.
That was great.
Really quick, just jump into the end where she goes to the new school and the bullies are like, your lunch money, and then she just cracks her knuckles and smiles, and you hear two people beat up.
Oh yeah,
that was great.
They got their ass kicked bad. The thing is, that continues on in part 2 a little bit. Like no one fucks with her.
I wouldn't. Fuck that.
I mean, we know what's funny is like like the criticism that came against this movie, because this movie did get some, was because of having a 12-year-old speak the way she did in the movie.
Yes.
Like the scene, is it like when she's first introduced and she drops, the word cunt, like that like got like they got angry letters and like protest from like some mom group or something like that, which is funny because that wasn't the original line. That's not how they were going to bring it in. So from what I was reading, I guess Matthew Vaughn, who was doing the directing, like was it what the hell? Chloe Moretz Grace is the actress's name.
Yes, that's
Grace Moretz. Yeah, that's crazy because I seeing her as a 12-year-old when I only have a recollection of her being in like her 20s now or whatever she is.
Yeah. It's a very different.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah.
So, I feel the way I feel about her. I feel about that girl who's Sabrina, like the Netflix Sabrina.
Oh yeah.
Because like, dude, for me, she's the little girl from fucking Mad Men. That's it.
Is that who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. She's a little girl from Mad Men.
She looked familiar.
And when seeing her growing up and doing all the sexual stuff, I'm like, oh, this is kind of weird to me. It's hella weird, dude. Because like I'm used to her being a little kid, like 8 years old, 12 years old. And then seeing her like they hypersexualize her in that show. And it's just like I'm like, dude, I don't know if I can handle this shit.
So like the studio wanted like an 18 or 19-year-old to play Hit Girl. And Matthew Vaughn was like staunch against it. It's like, no, because she's going to be sexualized, and that's not the point.
Yeah,
so
it makes it more badass when a 12-year-old's doing this anyway.
Yeah, so he finally got his way, and it worked out great. But the scene, where she first comes in and drops, the C-bomb there, like they were trying to not do that, but I guess her mom was on set and suggested they actually use the line from the comics.
Okay, hold up. Before we go any further, I want to say this. We're all childhood actors, right? You have to curse in front of your mother. Like, she's on set. You're on set about to say something, but you have to say cunt or bitch or fuck right in front of your mom. Could you do it?
Yeah, I could do it. I'll just have to look back like, you sure? I'm about to do it. Are you sure?
Like, Mom, look, I have to say.
Are you kidding me? The parents looking at the check. They're like, do what you have to. Do what you have to. Well, it was funny because I came across some article as I was looking into, some of the fun trivia stuff that had some quotes from her saying from back when they were promoting this movie. Like she would, if you go back and watch anything that she was involved in trying to promote this movie, she would not say the name of the movie. She would just refer to it as the film. And she would talk about how if she ever said anything at home or outside of the context of filming, she would have been grounded so quick.
Wow.
Hey, that's a perfect excuse. Like, listen, you don't say that. Only when you get paid in the movies.
Yeah.
when you're, if you're getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars, say whatever you want during these hours when you're right here.
When you're on set, when you're making that money. But once you get home, if I hear you say that, I'm going to knock your fucking teeth out.
It reminds me of a TikTok I seen. There's a little girl comes flying down the stairs. She goes, Ma. She's like, her mother's like, what? She goes, can I swear? Please, can I swear one word? Can I swear? She's like, okay, go ahead. She yelled up the stairs to her brother, you motherfucking piece of... And I was like, holy shit. She took advantage of that. She threw in like 7 curse words in that sentence.
It's funny you say that, James, because there's another TikTok thing I seen. And it was similar to that. And it was people going up to their mom saying, I love you, Mom. Mom, can I swear? And they're like, yeah. And it was like, you're a bitch. Or they called their mother a bitch. And some
shit.
Some of them people got the shit smacked out of them. Some of them like, what the fuck did you just say to me? Some of them laughed. But I was hoping for more of that reaction that your mother would give you. Saying that shit to your mother as, like, say, a 14-year-old, 15-year-old.
It's even worse if they said, listen, can I swear? And you say, yeah, and it's towards you, you're going to get uppercutted.
Yo, I was hoping, like, what I was hoping for is another like YouTube type of Vine type of thing that I seen was, so the mother would ask the child to do something like, hey, Chris, go take the garbage out. And Chris would say, shut up, Mom. And watch the dad's reaction. Yo, those were the best because dads just were just like, what the fuck did you just say to your mother? Get the fuck over here right now.
Yeah.
And it was hilarious because the kids damn near shit on themselves. And I'm thinking about it as a grown man. I would say it to my father now. Like I'd be terrified. Like, yeah, that's probably not a good idea. Fuck this.
No, I would. I would. My dad, yeah.
You're not afraid of the fisticuffs with your father?
No, he never. He's not the one who did the punishments. He's the one. Like, if I said that, it's like, I don't know. It's like the norm. I don't know. I guess if you said like, especially as an adult right now, like if I got in a fight with him, like an argument or something, I'm swearing at him. I'm not afraid of that. So it's different.
James is going, man. He's throwing. He's like, fuck your old.
Yeah,
like, fuck you, old man. The future is now, old man.
Yeah.
That's me, bitch.
It's my time.
It's my time, bitch.
Your days are done.
But I don't know. I watched this movie, right? And I'm sitting there thinking, I was like, if I have a daughter, I might raise her like this.
Dude,
the
way they introduced Hit Girl with Nick Cage shooting her to test the bulletproof vest was just, I cracked up. I'm like, that's awesome.
Yeah, and then when she was like, okay, I'll do the next two, but you have to take me bowling and to get ice cream. He's like, okay, no this, no that. And she was just smiling.
Yeah, she'd take it. Okay, thanks for the. Yeah, it's like crazy, man. Like, fucking, like, yeah, I'm not even saying that part. I'm like teaching them about, like, looking through magazines, like, you see this gun? This gun's badass. You just raise them and they know that shit.
Yep.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Yes, where he was like, so what do you want for your birthday? And she said, like, some really girly toys just to fuck with him.
Yeah.
And he just so upset and disappointed. And she's like, no, Dad, I want the butterfly knives, I believe.
I thought she wanted something that was like $300,000.
No, that was the Gatling gun at the end.
That was the Gatling gun.
Oh, okay. He was like, go ahead, order it.
The jetpack.
He was like, order it. Okay.
Yeah. She was like, I really like this because they never showed. I remember that part. They never showed it and they never said what it was.
Yeah, it was the jetpack, and I was so excited to see what that was finally going to be once they had the crate there. And Nick Cage is like, yeah, but they don't come with the Gatling gun.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
Yeah, that was a badass scene though.
I was gonna say, as cheesy as that scene was, it was a fucking entertaining scene. It was a cool scene. As cheesy as it was a really cool fucking scene.
The ending was cheesy. That was like another movie I seen. It was like that quick finish. Like you got the bad guy. He knows like crazy ass martial arts, but then someone comes in and just shoots him with a rocket launcher and he flies out the window and just
that was fantastic. As soon as they brought in the bazooka, I'm like, I can't wait to see where this gets fired.
And it's at the end, pretty much at the end.
Yeah,
right.
Hits the guy in the chest, he shoots out, hits the other building, it explodes. You know what's funny about superhero movies, by the way, really quick? They fucked the city up. Like, how do people die from that? Like, yo, you're saving the city, but you killed mad people tearing up all these buildings.
No, especially if you see the Superman movies and shit in the cartoons, he drags people through the skyscrapers in the office buildings. Buildings fall. Especially it's like a major city with cabs and traffic. How he kills thousands of people a day.
The cartoons are like insane. Like they're the end of the Justice League, the second Justice League Unlimited. Him and Darkseid get into a fight, and then he punches. And Superman's like, "Fuck it, I'm not holding back." He literally says, "I'm not holding back," and he fucking punches him so hard that he blows up every window. It's like, I wonder what the glass would do to people when they got hit by it.
Shards, the tiny sharp shards.
You want to know who does it right? Okay, so if you're a fan of Dragon Ball, the anime,
yeah.
Like the main character Goku, like the evil dude, he know his friends are shit around. That's how much power they have. They go, follow me. They go through like that.
They do. but you remember Dragon Ball Z? So I believe it was like right when Vegeta showed up, Vegeta and Nappa. They go to some city and they fucking nuke the city, basically.
Oh yeah.
I think that's what happened. And like, there's a bunch of scenes where like they basically like Vegeta left like, oh dude, like we gotta take a break. Like they're flying to Earth. They're like, let's go stop this planet and just fuck some people up and stretch our legs and go fucking kill some aliens, blow up the planet, then leave. I mean, Dragon Ball Z, it's always like, okay, let's go to the middle of fucking nowhere, Japan.
I know, follow me. I know somewhere. Just no one around. Just mountains that we just flatten out.
Yeah, it's a bunch of mountains and shit, but they destroy everything.
Yeah.
Like any mountain, any animal, anything that was there is dead.
But you got like the Avengers and Superman. They don't give a fuck. They destroy the whole city, and you're the hero. Like
they don't. Yeah.
The person who lost like 18 family members are saying, "Superman, I love you."
It's fucking bullshit. Like in the Avengers, the first movie, they invade New York, and these fucking aliens are going door to door, like building to building, killing people.
Yeah.
And there's 6 people against a fucking army. It's like, nah, dude.
Listen,
thousands of people died. Tens of thousands. Hundreds of thousands of people died.
But
in New York.
You're not wrong. But you know what happens and what we get when you look into that? We get Batman versus Superman when you look into that. That's what we get.
That's true. That's true.
That's why they don't talk about that.
Yeah, they don't talk about
it. It don't matter.
Well, they kind of do, because in Civil War, it was Civil War where the Hulk thing happened. Where the Hulk went crazy and he fucked people up in Nigeria, wherever he was.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, that's bad. You can't do that."
Little different.
But every comic, if you look back, there's some reason they always have Batman beating Superman.
Yeah, they do. They do. Yeah.
It's because the kryptonite. No, it's the kryptonite.
Well, I think the real thing is like, so Superman, basically Superman just wouldn't kill. He's not going to kill him. He would try everything.
Unless you kill Lois Lane.
Yeah, or something like that. Or if he snaps, yeah. Something has to happen for him to snap, like the Joker killed Lois Lane. Or, I think there was even a cartoon where this is really kind of funny. It was President Luthor went insane.
Oh, yeah.
He went insane. And which is kind of funny relative if you think about. It's kind of funny because in like the year 2000, that was the first time they made Lex Luthor the president. And in the comic, they had this whole run, like he's running for president and all this shit, and he's hella rich. And people were like, "That's fucking crazy. That would never happen. Like, you would never have a Lex Luthor." Never have. Yeah. Anyway, so in this thing, he goes crazy, and then Superman kills him. And then he's like, "Yeah, I kind of like killing people." and then they became the Justice Lords.
He got the taste. He was like, that was fun.
Yeah, he got the taste
for blood.
He got the taste. And then he just kept killing. Actually, I think it was actually what happened. So that was one thing. But the reason why he actually went crazy was that Lex Luthor killed the Flash. And then they were like, fuck it. They were just like, fuck it. Okay, we can't. If you killed the Flash, fuck you. We're going to kill you now. Because you're going to kill someone else, Lex Luthor, you crazy son of a bitch. Yeah. And he was the president. So then he's like, okay, the president's dead. I am now the Lord of Earth. You will do what we say. Or else.
Yeah.
That shit happens, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's that's one of the weird things. Like Chris is right. You kind of just can't talk about it. He's like, oh yeah, well, people die, things exploded, but let's not talk about it. Let's just talk about the heroes being victorious.
Yep.
Let's not talk about Superman and Zod fought in the fucking city, and then a bunch of people died.
That's the thing I'm talking about.
Look the other way.
I think at that point you just accept it's for the greater good.
And I think that fight scene went through multiple states. They hit so hard it looked like they were dragging through different states. You seen the scene change. It was like a desert and a city. I'm like, Jesus Christ! Punch them across.
It's pretty ridiculous. Yeah, and then they're in space, and then he's flying from space with a bunch of basically meteorites are flying down. It's like, damn, dude.
But that's every. That's what I'm saying. It's like every superhero movie, even Kick-Ass. Like you see so much damage. No police at all.
Yeah.
Coming.
Fuck no.
Nope.
You got bazookas blowing up and shit. There's
they get away easily.
Yeah, gone. Now here's the thing. They should have done that. You know what's fucked up? That plan the father made, Big Daddy. If it was he was still alive and he did it with Hit Girl and not Kick-Ass, who's amateur, they would have wiped through that building really easily.
They would have killed everybody.
Oh fuck yeah!
They would have killed everybody hella quick.
That's why they had to kill him off the way they did, because that would happen so easily.
She sliced through them like it was nothing, and it was glorious to watch.
It was badass. Love.
You know what? One of the storylines I really enjoyed was Katie thinking Dave was gay and being her gay friend.
Yeah.
Especially when they're in the self-tanning scene. She's like, "You've self-tanned before, right?"
For one, let's talk about this chick.
Wow.
Yes. Let's talk about
she's in some shit. How do you even get involved with that people? what the hell happened? Because
what was going on with that? Like, this guy's harassing me, and he goes there. It's literally these middle-aged, group of middle-aged drug dealers.
I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Full-grown men.
Some of that chocolate monkey meat, and she fell in love with it. She didn't know what to do with herself.
Oh my god, man!
But
no, I was like, is she a fucking prostitute or something? Like, what is she?
Yeah, no, seriously, it was the allure of like being with a drug dealer that has all this so-called money and power, to where, and it's like the bad. You're the goody two shoe with the bad guy that nobody knows about. So it's like that weird thing where some girls like bad guys for some stupid ass reason.
That's so weird. But usually they get into the drugs. It looks like she does no drugs at all. Like, she was like, why am I with this dude?
She might not have been addicted to the drugs, but she was addicted to the lifestyle.
I guess. It was weird. I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
To the so-called power that her boyfriend had, and she was addicted to the dick.
It's a trap queen, man. Trap queen.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Dude, and the scene where Nick Cage and Hit Girl crush that guy in the car compactor, I was cracking up.
Oh, yeah.
That was fantastic.
You know what? That made me think right there. I was like, this would be so cool in a fucking horror movie. Like, this scene right here would be so cool in a horror movie.
I think I've seen it.
Junkyard horror movie where the owner of the junkyard, goes around killing trespassers. That's got to be a thing, right?
Yeah, I hope so.
No, I think it was in a horror movie. It's like people were running, they fell into it. Then all of a sudden it started going. Someone turned it on.
Possibly, I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember the movie, but it sounds familiar. But anyway, a lot of mob movies. They definitely had that.
Oh yeah.
Great point. Great fucking point.
Plus microwaving the other guy. That was pretty funny. I thought that was fun.
Speaking of microwave, there's a movie, James, called, it's because it's going to be on a horror podcast. I believe it's called Microwave Massacre that I want to watch.
Yeah, I've seen it. I never seen it. I seen the cover.
Yeah,
I heard about it
the other day. I was like, oh shit! I think I saved it on my phone. I got to put that on the wheel because that's either going to be really entertaining or like, fuck, why did I watch this?
No, it's going to be that. It's going to be that, definitely. It's going to be one of those cheesy, fucked up movies. But anyways, yeah, it's funny on that scene, though, because he called the boss, and he was like, hey, because I guess they wanted, like, a different type of microwave. And he was like, we only got this one here. And he was like, I don't give a fuck. But the dude put it on. He didn't know what it was. Like, it's so powerful.
For the wood. No, for the wood. He's like, I don't give a fuck about the wood.
Yeah.
Yo, by the way, that scene, that explosion was fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was.
Like,
because you see him like going crazy, like his eyes, he's like,
yeah, he's
just fried in the inside.
Yeah,
he's just like,
yeah, that was cool.
It was fucking awesome. It was
fun.
And
we mentioned the score for Requiem. I thought the soundtrack for Kick-Ass was fantastic too. Like,
it's the music you expect for this though. But.
Yeah, and it worked great, especially for Hit Girl and all her murder scenes. Like, just the fucking music fit great, I thought.
Yeah,
I was pumped up this entire movie, man.
It was. It's really entertaining.
I'm gonna watch the second one just on my own, just to see what they did.
Yeah, you got to.
I feel like I have to as well, and I'm gonna try to do it this week, so maybe we can kind of briefly discuss it next week if everybody has seen it or whatever. But
I've seen it before, but
I haven't. I don't think I'm not sure if anybody has or everybody hasn't or whatever. But have any of you guys watched Mortal Kombat yet?
30 minutes in. 30 minutes in. I gotta watch it tomorrow.
It's on my agenda tomorrow.
It's on my possible agenda tomorrow. If I can get it, I'll watch it. What about you, Ibrahim? Did you watch it?
I watched it.
Without spoiling it, how did you like it? Without spoiling.
So I mean, we've kind of talked about this. So my expectation was that there would be some cool R-rated fights.
Okay.
The plot would suck. The acting would suck. That's about what I got.
Well, I for the first 30 minutes, I would agree with that, except for I think the character for Sub-Zero, I think he was all right as acting.
Yeah. So Sub-Zero and Scorpion,
great acting.
Fucking awesome.
But that Cole Young, the girl, even Jax, I'm like, come on.
Yeah, Jax, that guy, the actor, he's like a kind of goofy TV actor.
Yeah,
it's kind of weird seeing him play that role. It's like him, the dude from Supergirl.
They should have got Jamel White.
Is it
Jamel White?
Yeah, Camille. There you go.
The black bald dude, right?
Not Urkel.
Yeah,
I think I said Urkel.
I don't know what his real name is. And he's like, he wears like a silver armor shit or something in Supergirl, right? Something fucking.
No, not the like he was Jimmy Olsen. He was Jimmy Olsen in Supergirl.
Yeah.
So he's like the goofy love interest in that.
Yeah.
And you want that dude to be Jax?
Yeah, I know. And he's not. You think they'll get someone like more muscular, like bigger?
Yeah,
they did. He looked like a normal, just a fit dude.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't think he's a terrible actor, but like getting him to do that, that's just very B movie to me.
Yeah,
nothing against him. I think he's a cool dude, but
by the way, there is another 3 lined up if this one is a good success.
I find it hard. I find it hard to believe it won't be.
Yeah, we'll see. So like my thing, again, like the opening is really good. It's really good. Like there's some stuff with Scorpion and Sub-Zero
right in the beginning. Yeah.
Right. Yes, it's really good. Their fight, but like there's just not enough of them. Like I want that. That's what I want.
Exactly. A movie just Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
Basically, yeah. The other thing too, like this movie, it's like not about a tournament. It's another thing where it's like, what the fuck? Why am I watching a Mortal Kombat movie? It's not about a tournament.
So this is what I got from it. It's pre-tournament. The bad side is trying to cheat and not get to tournament.
Yeah, exactly.
They're trying to kill everybody off, basically.
So the sequel will be a tournament.
I guess theoretically, yeah.
Or it could be Sub-Zero versus Scorpion movie. Then move on to something.
Obviously, they didn't. Obviously, there's so many characters; it's easy to bring in more.
You want to know what's funny? The first, I might have been 40 minutes in. So when you watch it in the Easter eggs, they show a lot more characters. You see the Nighthawk, the Hawk dude, the Indian character.
Oh yeah.
You see a picture of Baraka. You just scan and you see a whole bunch of characters that are not in the movie, but they had to throw them in there. Yeah. You're like, here's pictures of them. So they're trying to get them in there.
I seen that if this first movie is successful, they wanted to do like 4 movies of it. So
like 4. Yeah, they had like 3 more after this one lined up.
Let me share this really, really quick.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
I saw that today.
DMX, rest in peace to DMX.
That's insane.
April 9th, but I mean,
honestly, like it's totally different than I expected, though. I thought it was just going to be a whole bunch on everybody on crotch rockets, the Rough Riders type style.
They had a lot of those, though. They had a lot of motorcycles. They had a lot of shit in the city, which is just beautiful. It shows the love that this guy had. Like, even before he died, like he had millions of fans all around the world. So rest in peace to DMX. Rest in peace to Black Rob. Rest in peace to Shock G, and rest in peace to Uncle John. Yeah. Thank you all for everything you for this world.
A lot of people.
I saw on YouTube they were doing a stream of the event and had like 200,000 viewers.
I was watching it a little bit. I'll probably watch it Monday while I'm working.
I can't. Like I respect it. I just can't watch it like that. Like I lose interest really easy. Like you're just it's like basically a parade.
I kind of like with DMX. I'm such a huge he's probably my favorite artist of all time.
Oh wow!
And like,
I'll be right back.
All right.
I mean, his first album came out in '98. I'm 35 now. I was born in '85, so I was 98. I was about 12, 13 years old, something like that, when he came out. So it's just like I've been listening to him since I was about 12, 13 years old to my age of 35 now. So it's most of my fucking life.
Yeah, no, I'm a big fan too. I used to listen. We used to play basketball in my friend's yard, and we used to have the DMX records, Rough Riders, and everything playing all the time. So,
and he's one of those artists that cross over into rock because of his vernacular, like his voice, his sound. Like I had a lot of friends that listened to a lot of rock music, weren't big rap fans, but huge fan of DMX just because of the way his voice sounded. Like he had the voice that can go on a rock song and sound perfect. He had the voice that can go on like a hip hop song and sound perfect. Like damn near any genre of music and just sound right because he had like the passion with it.
Well, his songs are also the type where you can put in the movies. Like there's a few movies, Fire Up. Is it called Fire Up? I could be getting it wrong. Up in Here, you know that?
Oh, Party Up.
Yeah, Party Up. So that was in a movie, and one of my favorite movies of all time, Deadpool, the end scene. X gonna give it to you.
that was like that shit was insane in that movie because it was in the trailer too, right? They used that song in the trailer. Yeah, that was fucking insane.
Yeah,
but like we should also talk about like this dude was an actor. Yeah, like, he was in some movies, and actually, like it's kind of crazy. Like I knew someone who's like actually working on the movie that I'm gonna make, who was like they were doing. So basically, he was doing a project, and then he got brought onto the project because someone he works with a lot. The movie got delayed, and they found out it got delayed because DMX was working on that film, and then he died.
Oh wow!
So like I knew someone who was working on whatever the latest TV project DMX was working on. And it was some TV show, and they filmed parts of it with him. But now,
damn, that's crazy.
So he was still like doing stuff. He was big.
Yeah.
It's still just like, what the fuck is going? Like, why?
Yeah, it's crazy. So I recently started like watching. There's been a bunch of interviews with the basketball player Lamar Odom, which is kind of crazy because Lamar Odom, kind of a similar-ish thing happened. He like. Basically, he said he broke up with his wife, went to the bunny ranch, and then he said that they drugged him. He said they fucking drugged him, and it was kind of funny because he said like, I don't know what they gave me, but as a drug addict, I'd like to fucking know because that shit fucked me up more than anything in my entire life.
Jesus, almost killed him, didn't it?
Yeah. So he had
wasn't the story like it was some kind of Viagra type thing?
Well, nobody knows. No, it was probably like Viagra mixed with crack or something.
A lot of shit, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably
dehydration. That dude was in there nonstop fucking and getting high for like 2 weeks straight.
Yeah, that's wild. That's a wild fucking life.
Bro, that's so fucked up because like that basically what they did was they drugged him and then they stole a bunch of his money. And it's like drugs, but then enough Viagra so that you're still hard. So then you can like still get it. It's like, oh yeah, we're having sex with him. Like, nah, dude, he was fucking out of it.
Yeah.
And you just gave him enough Viagra so that he was still like, full mast. But yeah, so he had like, it was like 12 strokes and 6 heart attacks, something like that.
Yeah, he got fucked up. Yeah, and he survived it.
Yeah, he somehow survived that. And he said he couldn't talk for like months. Yeah. Could not talk. He got out of it and just couldn't talk. And had to relearn how to walk. Couldn't hold his bowels. He was shitting himself.
Yeah, that was a crazy story. Yeah,
it's kind of crazy, kind of sad, like how
sounds like a fun weekend.
These people are in these situations. Yes, I know, I understand. People are going to say, you put yourself in these situations, getting the drugs and shit, and this, that, and the third. But it's like you're working with a company. Like he was in the NBA. We can go with DMX. He was a hip hop artist who saved fucking Def Jam. Like you're in a big record,
right?
Or like a big to where you would think that they would put money to try to help you.
And no one cares about each other.
They'd rather get the money off of that quote unquote street credit, especially for music more. Like, okay, now we have this legitimate street credit because he's really doing the shit that he says he's doing. And instead of like helping this person, they're just like, let's keep making all this money because he's being real. And it's fucked up if you really think about it. It's sad and it's fucked up.
Well, it's also fucked up because they should have done the opposite. They should have helped him because if he was a cash cow, you don't want your cow to die.
But exactly. No. But the thing is,
are you talking about Lamar?
I'm talking about anybody. Like
DMX,
Lamar, I'm talking about any celebrity.
That's not a cow you want to send out to pasture. Was that what you're saying?
Exactly.
The thing with that though, James, is like people are worth more, which it's terrible to fucking say, and I hate that I'm about to say this, but as far as like when they're real famous and stuff like something like that,
some people are worth more dead.
They're worth more dead because then it's like, oh shit. If it's a musician, okay, let's all stream his music. Let's all play his music.
Exactly. How high did his songs and albums jump up on any charts after he died?
That's why Tupac's still alive. He faked his death because he's way higher than he was. He's just chilling.
And he's been releasing albums ever since.
Every year, you're like, oh, they found it under his mattress.
The new Tupac's out. He's, for fuck's sake, he's referencing Trump as president. How?
Yeah.
I saw this video. It came up in my feed. It was like, it was so funny. It was like Tupac warns about Donald Trump.
Yeah, like the fuck. It's hilarious, man. I'm a huge I used to love his music.
Amazing music.
But it's hilarious how this shit goes. Like he faked his death. The people are all this shit people are saying. It's like it makes you laugh. Wow.
How the fuck did he know about Corona or COVID-19 back then?
He just knew.
Man, Nostradamus, man. What's his not Machiavelli?
Yeah.
There you go. He knew the future, man. He's a time
He
traveler. He's a time traveler, man. He knew his shit. He knows what's going on.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I forgot how this started.
Yeah,
we're talking about DMX. We're talking about DMX, who, like, you know,
That's
something
right.
happened. Something happened to him that got him hospitalized.
Aaron did a shout
out. I just brought up, Lamar Odom, 12 strokes, 6 heart attacks, somehow lived.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
I
like.
think the real question is how many orgasms in that time?
Probably a lot.
I bet a lot of dry heaves. A lot of dry heaves.
It's got to be. He's spitting dust at some point.
That's so like fucked up though, dude. Like, and what's crazy too is like these motherfuckers did that to him, which is like, but like, imagine if it was a woman, like a famous woman.
It'd be wrong.
It's like,
oh yeah,
they would fucking hang these guys if they did that.
It would
be like, oh no, I'm a prostitute. Like we were just having sex and she paid for sex. Like, motherfucker, no, your ass would go to jail. But like for him, it's like, oh well, but it was prostitution, so we can't legally go after anyone who fucking basically raped and robbed this dude.
There's no double standard there whatsoever.
Which is I mean, really looking at it from like the right mindset, it's a fucked up double standard, because it's just like, okay, so she can basically take advantage of you and it's not rape, it's just you were fucking. But if it's the other way around, which is terrible, don't get me wrong, that's 100% wrong. I'm like, shouldn't they both be wrong? Shouldn't they both be wrong?
Yeah.
Similar to the whole hitting thing. Similar to the whole hitting thing. I'm not saying you should hit a female, but if she hits you first and the inner Chris Brown comes in and it's just like, give me that bang. That's not good. That's not good, but keep your hands, feet. I was always told, keep your hands, feet, and objects to yourself.
Yeah. The only good thing about the Lamar Odom story is that the guy, the owner of the fucking bunny ranch or whatever, he fucking, I guess one day he decided to like do the roofie, like the roofie mixed with fucking. That's probably what it was. It's like roofie mixed with crack mixed with Viagra. Yeah. He took that shit and it fucking killed him. And he died in the same place. He died in the same room where Lamar passed out.
That's karma right there, man.
Yeah, that's karma. It's straight up. It's karma, you fucking piece of shit. So good for him. He's dead.
Yeah.
So kick ass.
Yeah, so go back before this gets even darker.
That's where the vigilantism comes in, though.
Yeah.
Like imagine if it was like Aaron's brother. Imagine Aaron, your brother, like that happened to him, and he texts you or something, or like he goes into this coma. He comes out. He can't talk for a month. And then the first thing he says is, the bitch set me up.
First thing, like, who? I'm the who the fuck set you up?
And then you show him a picture, and he points at the dude, and then he points at like a bunch of the chicks. It's vigilante time, right?
Yeah, R. Kelly's gonna be involved somehow, and we're gonna have to fuck him up. We're gonna have to whoop his ass, and I'm cool with that. Very cool with that.
Now R. Kelly got involved.
Of course. He tends to.
Well, he's always involved.
Yeah. He's always involved. I mean, Kick Ass. Hit Girl was like 11 or 12. That's right up his alley. And
he would have got fucked up if he tried to piss it on her.
Father, R. Kelly. It would be we could have had a matchup of R. Kelly versus Nicolas Cage in this movie. They dropped the ball with that. We could have had R. Kelly versus Nicolas Cage.
There you go. Celebrity deathmatch.
Yeah, and I mean R. Kelly. He already has his fucking villain mask on, the fucking shitter over his eyes, and his hat.
Yeah,
with whatever color he wants to wear, and he's just. And his special power is peeing.
You know what threw me off about
acid piss?
So you know how this dude, he wanted to be somebody. I thought when I first seen this movie, when it first came out, I thought it was gonna be like a Spider-Man situation. I thought something's gonna happen where he had actually like a power where he can go around and like kick someone's ass. But this made it like this dude's like, I'm sick and tired of being a loser. Puts on a costume, just go out there and gets braided up the gets his ass. What the fuck is?
That's the joke, man. That's the joke.
Yeah, that is the joke. But I like that part of it because it was just like, okay, look, I know I cannot fight at all. Like I have no fighting skills at all.
It's sad. I mean, when he's swinging shit around, it looks like a little 5-year-old swinging a pole around.
But I'll say this though. What I will say about this is what I commend about it is it's like I know it's just a fucking movie, but That's tougher than somebody who can fight. Like, yo, I'm gonna be a hero. I can fight, or I can fight and I have money, a la Batman or Iron Man. Well, a la Batman, Iron Man can't really fight. He just has a bunch of money. And
yeah, he can't.
Yeah, and missiles and lasers.
Yeah, at least Batman fucking trains. Like Tony doesn't. Tony's smart, but that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
But what I'm getting at is fucking with Kick-Ass is like, okay, I'm just an average kid. I can't fucking fight. I don't have a lot of money, but I want to help people. And he does help people, but he gets his ass whooped throughout like 97% of this fucking movie. All the way up until he has the Gatling gun, basically. He can't fight.
And he seemed to have a real easy transition from not killing to killing people.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'll give him credit. So he did kind of get a superpower afterwards. When he got his ass kicked so bad and they put metal rods in his nerve where he can't feel pain. Yeah. So
but that one ass whooping he got, he was like, even though my nerve endings are damaged and even though I have these titanium plates on my body, this ass kicking fucking hurt.
So I got a question for you guys. So say this movie, they took the Kick-Ass part out, and this movie is called Hit Girl, and they just told the story of her being trained by her father, and it's the same shit plays out. She's just the main. He's not there. She's just the main one going through and kicking everybody's ass. Father dies and just whoops everybody's ass. Would it be a better movie?
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
This was Hit Girl, Hit Girl 1, Hit Girl 2.
Yeah, if it's just Hit Girl.
The only thing about because Hit Girl is a more interesting character, I think.
Yes.
Character.
Yes.
But it's like the main character kind of inspires them. So it's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
But the Hit Girl character is like way more
she was
like all the shit with her past, it's way more interesting.
Like the Teen Titans should call her up and say, "Yo, you wanna?"
She's too hardcore for the team. She would fuck up Teen Titans in a minute.
Really quick,
she would fuck Tim Drake up.
Yeah, she was badass.
What you guys were just saying though, basically, like what I liked about Hit Girl was like she took it to that level that a lot of quote unquote heroes won't take it to, which is killing. Like, look, you're evil, you're bad. If you get locked up, you're only going to be doing X amount of years because you know so and so. Fucking, you have these police, you have this judge, and these judges are in your pocket, these cops are in your pocket, this system is in your pocket. So you'll do a fucking day. If that, you'll do a few hours and then you'll be back out on the street doing the same bullshit.
Yeah.
She's like, if I kill you, you're done. You're not. There's no more fucking Big Daddy Jimmy selling cocaine. You know what I mean?
Fucking Jimmy.
Yeah.
Selling crack. Selling crack in Massachusetts. That's what you're doing.
Yeah. That's why I was out there, man.
He's going to UMass, selling some crack on the corner.
Yeah.
Dynamite 30, which Dynamite, I got that from Requiem of a Dream. Marlon Wayne's character said at some point in the movie, he's like, Dynamite. And I was like, you know what? Dynamite 30 is what's going to be the name because I couldn't think of anything else.
No, but like, we don't get this movie if Matthew Vaughn wasn't committed to making it. Like, because studios didn't want the violence. They thought it was too violent, things like that. So he basically funded it himself or financing all on his own. He was making jokes, I think, when they were doing production that it was the most expensive home movie he's ever shot. But it gave him the freedom to do everything the way he wanted with all the blood, the gore, the language and shit like that until someone actually finally picked it up. Which I think was Lionsgate. I don't remember.
See, that's what bothers me. Like, people don't understand. This is what the real fans want. We want the rated R or the violence.
Yeah, but this was also written the same time. Like, they filmed this and wrote it, filmed it, and did everything the same time as they were writing the comic. So it's not like the comic was out first.
Yeah.
And, so people knew what they wanted. Yeah, they were. That was all made together.
I'm not mad at that.
No, I'm not. Like, from what I was reading, like the movie got to the same conclusions. They took different ways to get there. But yeah, so it's not like they put out a comic book movie based on material that people were already super familiar with.
Yeah.
I got a question for you guys, and I'll answer this question as well. How would you guys like it if this movie right here, say if they made an animated series of it? Is it something that you would tune into?
Just for Hit Girl, yeah.
Yeah, I'd check it out.
I'll watch it, especially if it's like Invincible.
I gotta watch that.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking of Invincible. Like, if I watch Invincible, I would definitely watch this.
I gotta watch Invincible.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that 100%. And I'll even add in, and this is going to be something crazy, guys, because again, I have to say something nice about Nicolas Cage. If the actors and actresses were the voice actors of the animated series, I would honestly be okay with that.
Ah. So you'll hear Nick Cage every episode and then bother
Yeah.
you.
I'll be,
Big Daddy.
This right here, I'm not going to call him that ever. is one role that I can actually, and people mark this down. I'm not a fan of Nicolas Cage. It's still fuck you all day, every day. But this right here is a role I can actually accept him in.
Okay.
Being,
that is shocking to me. I thought I didn't know it was going to rule the movie for you, but I thought you were going to talk so much trash about Nick Cage, and you did.
I'm not going to lie to you guys. I really fucking wanted to. Like, it's still Cage, but this role was like made for him. And as much as I hate to fucking say that, and as much as I hate to fucking admit it, fuck you, Chris, for this shit. You're my guy, and I love you, Chris, but fuck you for what you're doing right now. But no, seriously, like,
I always keep his face handy.
As much as you guys know how much I fucking cannot, it's like a disdain. Not like a real disdain, like, I wish harm on him, of course. But as far as the actor of Nicolas Cage, fuck you. But I can't say he did terrible in this movie. Like, I would be a liar if I said that. And as much as I do not like him, he did pretty decent in this movie. Like, it was a role that he can play and play well, which is tough for me to fucking say, and that's why I'm gonna give this movie a 7. I'm actually gonna bump it up to a fucking 8.
There you go.
And that's where I'm gonna leave it as an 8. Don't get used to this though, people, because it was just a fun movie. I love the action in it. Like I said, I love the blood in it. I love the guts in it. Going to my like horror field, my horror realm. I love the gore in it, and then going to like how Ibrahim and James are mentioning Invincible. How bloody and gory that show is. I like how this was. And
I gotta watch that.
You gotta watch it. It's not. Don't get it wrong. It's not like every episode, but when they do the fight scenes, and there is people that die, you do see gore and shit. Blood.
James, Big Daddy Jimmy. That's every episode though. Damn near.
Almost, basically. Yeah, I guess.
Every episode there's blood and guts, and it's really like it's something that where. As of right now, I would go back to episode 1 and just watch it, and then fucking go back to watch whatever episode is coming out next. I think it's like 6 or 7. I don't remember.
7, I think.
For next Friday, but it's
next Friday, 6, 7.
I love how you get. For me, I see bits and pieces from the DC universe and bits and pieces from the Marvel universe with the characters in the movie or in this series. I'm sorry. And like, this is fucking dope. This is really cool. I didn't even know that this was like a real comic book. Like, this was a legitimate comic book, which
I don't know that either.
I think is amazing, and I may try to read it. I found it online for free somewhere, so yeah, I may try to go through that.
I would, but I don't like reading.
I love to read. I just have to get back to it. But yeah, this was Invincible is something I highly, highly recommend. And I will say this: I'm gonna ask you guys this question. I'm gonna answer it really quick. What have you guys been watching besides what we've been potting for? So I'll say the shit we were just talking about, Invincible, and then I was telling James about this the other night. I don't know, the Horror Source 30 episode. So I was flicking through channels. Well, no, I had a channel on. I was like flicking through the TV guide. I watched Flipper. The fucking Flipper movie. Like the majority of that fucking movie. It was from what, 90s, early 2000s?
98.
That was a 90s movie.
Yeah, 90s, early 2000s. And I'm just like, it was on this little island or whatever. I was like, I have to fucking finish this movie. I have to see what the fuck happens. I watched the most of it. I'm not going to lie. It was no Willy, though. I will say that. It was cool, but it was no Free Willy. Free Willy was just...
Oh, man.
Show me! Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo.
You know what part of Free Willy I liked? This one, I believe it was Family Guy made fun of it.
Oh.
It's where he jumped over and landed on him.
I think that was The Simpsons.
Was it The Simpsons?
I think that was The Simpsons. No, you might be right. Because The Simpsons did one where it was like, I think it was Lisa. It jumped over and smacked Lisa in the face. The whale.
Okay, no, it's not this one. This one,
yeah,
this is the one I see jumped and just flopped.
You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of. You remember, like, there was a South Park where they were like
They
trying to
shot
get
the
a
whale
whale
into space.
Yeah.
for some reason, and then they fucking went to Mexico, and some Mexicans built a fucking spaceship for them.
Yeah, for like
and then they're like, "Yay, we got him onto the moon." And then they go to the moon, and he's fucking dead. He's a dead whale on the moon.
Yeah.
It's super depressing.
Oh, man.
That was hella funny.
So I'll get mine out real quick. So the past 2 days, I've been watching a lot of a Disney Plus cartoon for little kids called Bluey.
Bluey?
That's exciting, right?
Cool.
How was it?
Oh, it was the best show I've ever seen, Aaron.
All right, hold on. Were you watching this like under the influence of marijuana or alcohol?
No.
I'm only asking because like
No, I was basically helping.
It's like, why would you watch
kids.
that if you weren't high?
No, I was basically watching, and that's all they watch is this show called Bluey. It's a little dog and his sister. It's a family of dogs, like cartoon, and they just life lesson shit. You know how Disney does.
Okay, that's kind of cute.
Yeah.
I want to watch that, but I want to watch that like how I'm feeling now, like I'm high. So
You want to watch Bluey? Okay, you got Disney Plus. No, type in
yeah,
Bluey.
I do actually.
There you go. Watch
But I
it.
could watch something like that high as shit. And just
No, I'm good. I'm good on Bluey for a while.
Yeah.
But I've been really quick. I've been watching Invincible, and like I told you guys a couple minutes ago, I watched Flipper. Why? It just felt right. Like it was just on. I couldn't find anything else to watch. I was going to the TV guide, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. We just watched Flipper. It was okay. It was a fun movie. It's one of those movies where I'll say, if it's on, watch it, but don't go looking for it. But if you're like, if it's on, there's nothing
Don't
else.
go looking for Flipper.
I seen it, and I'll go. No, thank you.
It's one of those movies where it's like, if it's on, it's okay to watch if there's nothing else on. If you're a fan of Free Willy, it's not as good as Free Willy, but it was okay. It was cute.
I wasn't even a huge fan of Free Willy. It was okay.
I like Free Willy.
It was okay, but it's not something I don't like that emotional sappy shit.
Mike for being
James is dead inside. You have to
I'm dead
remember
inside. I like action comedy, shit like that.
I like the sappy shit sometimes, and I like it for this movie. And yeah, I'll admit I get a little choked up for some of these movies, like fucking The Lion King when Mufasa dies and shit. I didn't cry.
Yeah, when they throw him off a cliff.
Oh man,
but it's like, oh man,
it's pretty sad.
Terrible.
It is, but it's not like it don't crush me. Like a lot of people actually cry through those. I don't. I just sit there and go, damn man. Like Bambi, the mother dies like in the first 5 minutes. Okay? What's more? I don't know if you ever seen Land Before Time. What's more sad, Mufasa or the mother?
I think the mother is worse. But
I
Mufasa's
think it's
pretty
worse.
fucked up.
Wait, hold on. You got Mufasa. You got
Every Disney movie.
you have
Fucking Bambi.
Bambi's mom.
Fucking Bambi.
Bambi is huge.
You gotta watch.
Old
You
Yeller.
gotta watch a little.
Terrible. I mean, it's like because the guy has to kill his dog because he has rabies.
You gotta watch Land Before Time. The mother scene is. I don't know why they put that.
I know. I watched that, but I was a kid.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy is like those movies that came out when we were children really, in a sense, prepared us for death. As crazy as that may seem, but because it was always like a character that was really close to the main character, like Littlefoot and his mother passing away. That's his mom. That's the closest character you can.
It's usually the mother. Bambi's the mother.
With Lion King, it was Mufasa, which was a big, amazing, strong character, and Simba was like attached to his dad. And it's like you do get to see his presence later on in the movie, but once he's gone, it's just like holy fuck. You know what I mean? So it's just Disney really prepared us for death, which is wild because now it's kind of like going in the opposite direction to where it's more happy than depressing and sad.
Happy. It's fucking. They throw sex in your face.
They do a lot more now.
Yep.
You watch the shows now that so I don't know why we're on this subject, but anyways, if you watch say you just put on now, like I don't know if you've seen a few episodes back in the past where you're a little bit younger and not really paying attention to it. It's a Disney's for kids, but if you say for Hannah Montana or something, you put that, you hear those fucking jokes in there.
Yeah.
That are meant for like adults. Like you hear sexual shit. You go, what the fuck? It's up with Disney.
That is
listen. Did anyone remember anyone watch Rocko's Modern Life?
Yep.
Yeah,
where they showed his job. I don't know if that was his full-time job, but he worked as a
In
sex
call.
operator. For
Yeah,
a minute,
sex operator. Yeah.
Dude, there's a lot of
No,
crazy
by the
stuff.
way, Ren and Stimpy is the weirdest fucking show of
Yeah.
all time.
Yeah, it is.
Awesome.
Like
show.
I can't think of a show weirder than that. Like the commercials they had. But like I just remember there was a commercial about like oh hey old people, buy this thing to get rid of your varicose veins. It was like a fucking close up of this dude's leg with the fucking veins popping out.
Now I gotta watch. I want to watch Ren and Stimpy again.
Very weird. Very weird. Very fucking weird.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, I guess I'll talk about what I've been watching. So I just yesterday watched all of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the TV show, which is good. I thought it was really good. I liked it a lot. Before that, I watched a bunch of horror movies.
Nice.
And nobody. So like just to go over the horror movies, I watched this movie Ghost House.
Yep.
Which was like people in fucking Thailand. That was okay to me.
Yep.
Dark Touch. I like that. It's like a girl who has like powers. She's
Yep.
like these weird powers, and she fucks. she fucks her family up. That was good. I watched part of Funhouse, which was like, It's basically like a bunch of celebrities. They have them stuck in. It's like a reality TV show, and they're like, oh, you guys have to live together, and then they end up killing a bunch of people.
Okay, I never seen that one. Okay.
Yeah, it like just came out, and it's okay.
Okay.
I like this movie. I Trapped the Devil. That was pretty good. Like this guy.
I did that. Is the dude that got them in the shed?
Yeah, he's got this dude in the shed. He's like, oh, it's the devil. It's the devil.
It's a foreign movie, I think, right?
It might be. Yeah, it might be.
I watched the shit. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I watched this movie, The Odds. So it's basically another scenario where like people are supposedly competing against each other in this reality TV thing. So it's like, okay, so you and 50 other people all have to put a nail through your finger.
Eesh.
And anyone who quits is out. And then we go to the next round. If you win $5 million or something.
Damn,
and it's just this woman and this other guy. It's this woman and this guy, and the guy is like part of the, whatever the company or whoever's putting on this show, who's torturing this woman who's like sticking her head underwater. It's like, hey, put your foot in this thing, put your foot in this like thing, and then we're gonna unleash something to eat your foot or whatever. It's like a bunch of weird, fucked up scenarios. That movie was really interesting. It was good. And like I saw this movie, The Midnight Man. That was good. I had a really good production value, I'd say. And it was basically like this. It's almost like a fairy tale or something. It's like, oh, if you mess with this guy, the Midnight Man, he'll like come after you, and you have to play a game with him, or else he's gonna kill you. That was cool. So those are some of the horror movies I watched.
Awesome.
I haven't watched a lot. I wrapped up Falcon and Winter Soldier today, which I thought was great. I enjoyed it. I'm a sucker for Marvel stuff anyway, so I mean, I enjoy pretty much all of what I see. So I got to find it. When's Loki start? Do you have any ideas?
I think there's kind of a dry spell of Marvel until the end of the year because the movies are supposed to come out. Because the movies are going to come out.
Is Black Widow the next thing that's coming out then?
I believe it's Black Widow. Yeah.
Then isn't it Thor like Love and
Thunder? That's next year.
Is it next year?
Okay,
never mind.
They're shooting it right now. So
but they did wrap up Doctor Strange 2 and Spider-Man. So I think Spider-Man's supposed to be later. Is Spider-Man later this year or early next year?
Spider-Man's this year. We're getting Shang-Chi, Spider-Man,
the Shang-Chi trailer,
Eternals, and we're getting Black Widow. So we're getting 4
I forgot about
MCU
Eternals.
movies this year.
Nice.
Totally forgot about Eternals.
And we're also getting like these shows. I think we're gonna get also
Loki and Hawkeye
this year. Yeah, so that's like 6 things.
I assume their goal is to have one series running in each interval. One ends, another one starts throughout the year.
Like each character.
I mean,
they have their own shit.
Why not? There's so many characters.
There is.
It's easy to throw one in and just loosely connect it to the overall arc somehow.
That's true.
Yeah. But and I did see a trailer for Ted Lasso season 2 that came out.
Oh, nice.
Which I'm pumped up about.
I still got to finish that.
Season 2 comes out the day before my birthday, so I like to think that's a little gift just to me.
There you go. They did it for you.
Yes.
Check that out.
Yeah, it's that it's funny.
That's Apple TV.
Okay.
Or Fire Stick.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Fire Stick.
That was it for me.
You get everything on Fire Stick.
Yeah, definitely.
So Aaron, I was just like rattling off like 8 horror movies that I binged in the last month or so.
Mm-hmm.
Had some fun ones. So I guess the one I liked the most was probably It's the Midnight Man from 2016. Now you got to be careful with the Midnight Man because there's like 4 different versions and a bunch of them suck, and like only one of them is good. So you might watch the bad one. But it was good. That one was good. It was basically some like. It's like some demon or some shit. Like he like preys on kids and makes them play this game until everyone dies, and he cheats at the game too. On top of that,
yeah, of course.
Yeah, so it's really fucked up. That was good. There's another one. So I don't know if I talked about this. It was like Dark Circles. These two people they move. So they're pregnant. They move into. So they have a newborn. They move into some house in the middle of nowhere, and they just get like. There's all this like weird demonic shit like at the house, like the previous owners like had like summoned demons to like save their kid or some fucked up shit like that.
Okay.
I think
Same old story.
Gonna have to check it out though. All right, nice.
Yeah, I talked about I Trapped the Devil. I guess James has seen that too, which is pretty like some guy like they go to their friend's house and the friend's like, oh yeah, the devil's in my basement. Yep. He's the devil. It's fucking like he's holding this dude hostage and he's like, you think that's the devil? Yeah, no, it's definitely the
your
devil.
Description makes me want to watch that. No joke.
No, it is. It's kind of
really
weird good. It's weird good. It's not like your typical like horror movie. Ish.
Yeah, but that's the whole setup. Is like they go to this dude's house. He's like, "Oh yeah, I got this."
And it's basically like you don't have the devil in there. It's like a regular person. Like it's behind this fucking door. Until he actually gets out. But,
yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then I watched this movie Dark Touch, which is like some little girl. It's kind of like Carrie or something gone wrong. Like a little girl who has these psychic powers and she fucking kills she kills her family, and then anyone who like some people adopt her and she fucks with them too. It's really crazy. I like that one. And then I watched Nobody. Like 2 weeks ago or something like that. It was cool. Yeah, it's very John Wicky as I talked about.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very John Wick. Like they do it's the same stuff. The way they do the world building and shit. It's super John Wicky and it's like, oh yeah, this random guy, Bob Odenkirk, you should be afraid of him. He's really scary.
Yeah.
But he does, there's some fun stuff. And it's an R-rated action movie.
Nice.
R-rated. It's not some fucking bullshit. So
toned down and shit.
It's not toned down. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I watched.
I think that pretty much it for Kick-Ass. I think that's pretty much it.
So. Yeah. So next week we're watching
The Other Guys in Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder. That's a fun one.
Next week is going to be a fun time, I think.
Oh hell yeah!
Tropic. I would just like. Tropic Thunder is the type of movie I would love if someone was just like fuck it and they just made it today.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude, could you imagine if this was like the thing Robert Downey Jr. did after being Iron Man?
Well,
he did a comedy where he's in blackface. Holy shit! That's to me. That's like that would be even better just because that shit would blow up.
Yeah.
It would be a nuke.
If I remember correctly, when Tropic Thunder came out, I could have sworn I read an article Ben Stiller did saying it took 10 years to get it made.
Yeah, so it's kind of interesting. He talked about he wanted to do that movie, like his character, because he did this movie in the 80s with Steven Spielberg where it's like it's basically a bunch of people who are in China when the Japanese took over China, and as a part of that they did some kind of like training to like military training, and he was like, oh yeah, these fucking actors, fucking LA actors are playing soldier like it's for real. And it's like they're so delusional that it would be funny to like have them play soldier and then actually end up in a situation where there's actual military conflict. And that was like part of the impetus. But And then the rest of the movie is just like making fun of Hollywood, basically.
Oh man, I can't wait. I have Friday off. I'm just gonna stock up on beer and watch them both Friday.
Nice. There you go.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. got nominated for an Oscar.
Not surprised.
Oh my god, man! I just can't imagine if this movie came out today. It would, especially like after the MCU.
You never go
Like,
full retard.
You never go full retard.
Yeah. Next week
Let's save it for next week, fellas.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun.
But,
all right, peace out, y'all. This is a girl's fault. This is a little girl's fault.
Little girl's fault.
There it is.
no plugs.
There you go.
So we can find us. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Thanks for popping by. Peace. Peace. Peace.
It's a little girl's fault.
It's not.
It's
a little girl's fault, bro.